I think the biggest thing that stands out with him is just playing hard. Like, I think that's an underrated skill for #1 player in the country, like just playing hard. And he does that defensively, offensively. So I'm excited.
Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. On the sidelines, it's David Aldridge. And now the opening lineup for Detroit. The backcourt pair will be Cunningham and Ivey. Inside for him, it's Harris and Duren. And it's Thompson in at the 3. And for Washington, they've got Thomas. Butler out there with Randall. Then there's Jordan Poole. And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Outside Butler. Pass to Poole. Driving in. That's tipped. Cunningham looking it over. Ivey, no one around him. Off target from outside. Duren, no good. Inside. Poole, bounce pass. Nice ball movement by Washington. 6 to shoot. Down low. Here's Thomas. Lays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Brian Keefe gave me a few minutes to catch up. We talked about how dialed in he is on Cade Cunningham in this matchup. Coach told me the key is not to let him get into a rhythm early on. That might mean we have to throw different defenders at him. Maybe send them double teams too. Everything is on the table tonight. We'll see what they come up with for Cade. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here's Butler. Following the basket by Cade Cunningham. Butler goes in, and it's Butler with the jam.
Yeah, and Butler leaving no doubt on that drive to the hole. What a play.
I'm told now by our producer, do we have them, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Guys, thanks. Well, Jimmy Butler is in the 5th stop of his NBA career. He'd been in a standoff with the Heat. As they hesitated to extend him at the number he desired, he knew there's going to be someone willing to pay up. And guys, I'm very interested to see how Butler fits in his new opportunity.
We'll continue to track that story. All right, Shams, thanks a lot.
Well, one thing we know about Jimmy Butler, if he gets going downhill, look out.
Butler against Harris. Cunningham outside. Shoots over Poole. Can't hit from 12.
Yeah, slow start for them offensively. 1 for 5. They need to be more patient and find a better look.
Here's Butler. Some solid defense from Harris.
Well, he's got the green light in that situation. They want him taking that shot, even if he didn't get it to go.
Coach, it didn't take long for Cade Cunningham to establish himself as the leader of this team.
Well, Kevin, he's very mature for his age. He was put in a position with all young guys around him, so he had to step up.
And the first one drops. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Jordan Poole. Malik Beasley, he's checked in for Detroit.
Well, the pressure on Cunningham when he came into the league was immense. He's gone through adversity, but he's never stopped working to improve.
Pass to Thomas. Fires from deep. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Ivey. One of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. And it's good, 2 points. Cunningham's got 6 points.
Nice decision-making by Ivey. He can more than handle running the offense.
Butler against Beasley. Pass to Valanciunas. Thomas inside, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Cam Thomas was the 27th pick in the 2021 NBA Draft GA. I think a lot of teams, wouldn't you agree, are regretting passing on him.
Lots of teams would love to have a scorer like him on their roster.
Free throw good, Thomas. He stands since 2009. The Pistons have just 2 playoff appearances.
And with all the lottery picks they've made recently, their fans are itching to see some progress. We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
And J.B. Bickerstaff has called a timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Now here's Beasley, coming in off a 10-point performance last game out.
Moving well. Duren working in the 2-man game.
Wizards leading by 3. Guarded by Hardaway. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
There's 45 seconds left in the first. Randall against Stewart. On the wing, Hardaway. Sasser with it. Coming in off a 10-point performance last game out. Beasley against Thomas. For the 3. Score it. His 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
Of the 2 offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
Beasley into the lane. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Randall right side. Over Stewart. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. Cam Thomas getting it done for Washington. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second quarter. Thompson is out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then there's Marcus Sasser. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Beasley in at the 2 spot. Now here's Butler, following the miss by Malik Beasley. Butler deciding where to go with it. Over Hardaway. Butler, no good. Pistons trail by 6. Here's Thompson. And he banks in the layup. Thompson's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Pistons. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Next up for them, the Knicks, a road game in New York. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. Valanciunas, good. And the NBA, right or wrong, Stan, has been called a copycat league before. If something works, it catches on quick. Is that a fair statement?
Well, I think it is to some degree, Kevin. Certainly, we all watch each other and learn from each other, and you're always looking to see what someone else does in their system that would fit into what you do. So if my personnel's not the same as yours, I might be able to take a little bit of what you do, but I can't take it wholesale.
Poole's checked in for the Wizards. Oh, tough play by Butler.
Well, the defense was all over him, but Butler is not someone who gets rattled.
Here's Sasser, guarded by Poole. Here's Stewart. Nice move. Out to Thompson. Over Sarr. Stewart passes to Thompson. From outside, off the mark.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Stan, in a league of stretch bigs, Jonas Valanciunas is a true center.
He is, Kevin, and look, he'll occasionally take a 3, but Jonas lives in the paint. He throws around that 265-pound frame. It's hard to defend him because we just don't see a lot of post players anymore. Yeah, and it speaks to how well-rounded a lot of today's point guards are. It's not just about orchestrating. It's about doing the dirty work, too.
Now here's Butler. Outside for Randall. Over Harris. Offensive rebound. Valanciunas. It's blocked.
Great recognition from Stewart. I like seeing him use his length and size to make an impact on defense.
Koulibaly's checked in. Duren, he's checked in for the Pistons. Jaden Ivey comes in for Hardaway. Pass to Valanciunas. Wizards passing it around. Here's Randall. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That one on Harris.
And the physicality of Randall's game, impressive. It's what earns him those calls. Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
First one falls for him.
And you know, one thing you have to admire about Randall is his hunger to get better.
Both free throws good from Randall. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And Duren slams it in.
That is what they want from Duren. Spike it, young fella.
Wizards leading by 8. Pass to Poole. There's a good screen. Jacks up a 3. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Harris outside. Cunningham on the wing. Spotted by Poole and slam dunk by Harris.
How about that finish by Harris? He sees his opening and does not hesitate to rise up and be free.
Randall surveying the D. Over Harris. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Basket counts.
And it does a world of good for them to have Harris getting busy inside. Gives them that inside-out edge they're looking for.
Pass to Koulibaly. Randall outside. This one for 3. Beasley with the rebound. Pistons trail by 6. Harris kicks to Ivy. Harris outside. Clock at 6. With the shot. That one doesn't drop. Washington leading now by 6. Randall outside. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Randall's got 4 points in the quarter.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And the first half is now in the books. Washington out in front, up 8. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Jonas, you guys got off to a strong start. How important was it to set the tone early?
You know, we came out with a different energy. We said it's enough to struggle from the start. You know, we got to focus and play good starts.
That is where it all starts. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Jordan Poole is out there with Cam Thomas. Then it's Butler. Then it's Julius Randle. So that's who Brian Keefe starts the second half with. Greg, it's not the first skill you think about, but Jordan Poole is unreal at the foul line.
I mean, led the league in 22 at 92.5%, beating out teammate Steph Curry by 0.2%. Poole's always been amongst the league leaders in attempts.
Now, here's Ivy. Still yet to score. Here's Duren. The kick out to Cunningham. Hits the three-point bomb. Cunningham's got the first basket of the second half. That one for Detroit. Poole against Cunningham. Pass to Randall. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And the defense cannot underestimate Randall's strength. Pushes right through the contact and gets the shot.
Duren, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's good from Duren.
But he stays within himself. Doesn't take very many jump shots. Shot well over 60%, and he has got a great motor.
Second free throw, no good. Stan, I've always admired you. Come from a coaching family. Was there a point growing up you knew you wanted to be a coach?
Yeah, I loved being around the game, and so two things happened that drove me into coaching. Number one, I loved baseball, and I couldn't hit one, so that was out. And I wasn't a good enough basketball player to go on that way, so if I wanted to stay involved in the game, that's when I knew I wanted to be a coach.
But your dad had a little bit of that in his background. I say in a little kind of tongue-in-cheek, right? He was a guy that led the way in your interest there.
Yeah, my dad coached for over 40 years, and I think he had a great passion for it and always used to tell us that he never actually felt like he worked a day in his life. He loved it so much.
Following in his footsteps. Terrific story. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Poole, the pass to Butler. It's tipped.
Well, I want to see more of this from Duren. Nice effort using his size to make an impact defensively.
Here's Thomas.
Not a great start to the second half, just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thank you. Tobias Harris, over the course of his career, has played a lot at both forward positions. He says, I'm comfortable playing both of them. I'm not big on the position thing. I'm versatile. Kevin, he's just a basketball player and a very, very good one.
I would agree, David. I know you like him. We like him as well. A very skilled one at that. Thank you very much. And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. Cunningham against Poole. Nifty move. Cunningham's shot is off.
Oh, you got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Hammers the alley-oop through.
Smart read by Poole there, noticing the overcommitment and making the D pay.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Cunningham passes to Thompson. Duren high post. Harris finds Cunningham. Shot clock at 6. Can they get it? Julius Randle with the rebound. Washington leading now by 13. Here's Thomas. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
Now, here's Cunningham. He's got 9. An easy 2 points on the layup. Cunningham's got 11 points.
Well, the physicality of the NBA takes some getting used to, but Cunningham is able to make those tough finishes.
It's Thomas on the wing. Rebound, Detroit. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Harris inside. Pass to Thompson. Ivy against Poole. Shoots from the elbow. Shot is good, and the Wizards' lead is cut down to 11 on the bucket from Ivy.
Too smooth from the mid-range. Defenders can't let Ivy get comfortable from there.
Here's Butler. Back to Randall. Makes it off the glass. Randall's got 7 now in this quarter.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Detroit Pistons. On the wing, Harris. 29 seconds left in the third quarter. A shot off that time. Some solid defense from Butler. And it's Washington's ball. They're on a 13-5 run here. Pass to Randall. A 3 ball. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Washington looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for the Pistons, they've got Marcus Sasser, also Malik Beasley out there, Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Clintman in at the 4-man position. Here's Sasser, following the basket by Julius Randle. Stewart kicks to Beasley. Buries it from 3-point range.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
Pass to Poole. Back to Randle. Here's Kispert. They get it again. Beyond the arc. And Coulibaly gets it to go. Coulibaly's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Sasser, guarded by Poole. The shot's good.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Pass to Valanciunas. Now Randall. Back to Valanciunas. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Strong finish by Valanciunas. He likes exerting his will close to the rim.
Holland, he's checked in for Detroit. Kate Cunningham comes in for Marcus Sasser. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. During that last break, I listened in to J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. Now, Coach challenged him. He said, this goes beyond this game. Show me how much heart you have for the season. Fight until the final buzzer. Guys, back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Now here's Thomas. Following the miss by Kate Cunningham. Wizards passing it around. Randall outside. Puts up a 3. Holland with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Cunningham outside. Out to Hardaway. Launches a 3. And they recover it. That one's good, and the Wizards' lead is cut down now to just 12 on the basket from Cunningham.
Wow, Cunningham dialing it up from 3-point range.
Washington has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. It's Poole with the drive. Out to the wing. High arcing shot, and Thomas with the nice bucket inside.
Let's take Jokic, for example. If you play him one-on-one, he's going to score virtually every time. If you come in, double-team him, send the second defender, he's going to make the right pass all the time. There's no way to absolutely stop him. You just do the best you can to limit their team.
The great ones always have answers, don't they, Stan?
If they didn't, Kevin, they wouldn't be the great ones.
That's right. And he recovers it. Pistons trail by 12. Here's Ivy. From down in the low post, it goes.
Well, the efficiency is there, but not the volume. He needs to start doing this every trip down the floor to close the gap.
Pass to Poole. Randall down low. Defended by Duren. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. And here's Ivy. Wide open look. And Detroit again with the bucket.
Oh, how about the quick thinking by Ivy? I love when he goes right at it with the shot.
Wizards leading by 8. Thomas passes to Poole. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Cunningham with some nice D. Lays it up off the glass.
Cunningham's teammates and coaches trusting him in a big spot.
Poole against Cunningham. Poole the pass to Randall. Shoots over Duran. And nothing is falling for him right now. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. Pass to Duran. Cunningham kicks to Thompson. Good defense by Poole. And that's an intentional foul.
That shot, that's as fundamental as defense gets.
And an intentional foul right there.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Wizards, Jordan Poole.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
And the confidence Poole plays with, you gotta admire. He feels like he can hit from anywhere on the floor.
Cunningham passes to Duran. Lets it go from 14. Cunningham's shot is off. Smart accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
And so it's the Wizards with the W. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Jimmy. You guys had it going from long range. When that happens, how does that affect the offense?
Well, when they're making shots, it's opening the lane for us drivers. And we just want them to continue to shoot with confidence. Everybody on this team, no matter if you make it or miss it, we need you to shoot it because that's what the game tells you to do.
Keeps the floor spread, man. Thanks very much. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And that about wraps it up.